Belly and Jeremiah's wedding finally takes place in the summer I Turned Pretty Season 3, Episode 8, Last Kiss. But after all the anticipation, the result feels underwhelming. The episode is full of drama and shocking reveals, yet Belly, Lola Tongue, is left hollow, stripped of agency once again. The show seems determined to reduce her to a bystander in her own story. Throughout the season, events unfold around her without her true involvement. Her choice to tell Jeremiah, Gavin Casalegno, about Conrad's, Christopher Briney, confession is one of the rare moments where she acts independently, but even that decision centers on Jeremiah's emotions rather than her own needs. As Taylor, Rain Spencer, bluntly points out, though far too late, Belly and Jeremiah's relationship is deeply codependent. The way her character is written this season reinforces that idea, making Belly feel less like a character and more like a narrative tool. One of the most unsettling revelations arrives when Jeremiah's cheating is finally addressed. He had known about Conrad and Belly's impromptu Christmas gathering but, instead of speaking openly, chose to wait until Belly confessed. When she didn't, he picked a fight, ran off to Cabo, and slept with someone, twice, without ever coming clean. Season 3 has consistently painted Jeremiah in an unflattering light. His behavior has become so irritating that it's hard not to lose patience with him. I'm unsure whether this plotline mirrors the original books, but it feels like excessive character sabotage nonetheless. A love triangle only works if all sides are compelling, but Jeremiah's manipulative possessiveness, shown vividly in this episode, makes the dynamic exhausting rather than engaging. The imbalance extends beyond Jeremiah. The family itself piles on Conrad, with Laurel, Jackie Chung, being his only real source of support, while Jeremiah is treated as though he can do no wrong. Secrets and miscommunication can be powerful storytelling tools, but here they feel forced and overused. As a result, the central trio feels broken. Jeremiah comes off as a cartoonish villain, Belly as a hollow shell, and Conrad as the scapegoat. At this point, it almost seems healthier if they all walked away from each other entirely, which is not the kind of reaction a pivotal episode should evoke. Still, the show shines brightest in its quiet, romantic beats. Conrad and Belly's goodbye scene was one of the rare moments that truly landed, carried by Christopher Briney and Lola Tongue's natural chemistry. Their connection feels authentic, and without Jeremiah weighing the story down, the possibility of their relationship finally taking center stage is intriguing. Taylor also stood out this episode, finally confronting Belly's blind devotion to Jeremiah and the wedding. Watching her, and Conrad, hold Belly accountable felt necessary and gratifying. The closing moment, with Belly purchasing a ticket to Paris, hints at a shift. With Jeremiah seemingly out of the picture, the final 3 episodes may finally return Belly's independence and give her control over her own path. Hopefully, the story now moves toward a version of Belly who acts with agency, rather than being pushed around by the people in her life.